In only a few days, Barriss Offee will make her return to Star Wars animation in the new Tales of the Empire series, a collection of 6 short episodes set during the reign of the Empire. Much of her story has been told throughout the Clone Wars animated series, as well as some books and comics, but after being arrested in the conclusion of the Clone Wars Season 5 in 2013, fans have gone over a decade without knowing the fate of the character. For those who aren't familiar with the originally animated character from the Clone Wars, here's everything you need to know about her going into Tales of the Empire this weekend. Sometime prior to the border dispute on Ancion, Barriss Offee, a female Mirialan, was born on the planet Miriel. She was found to be Force-sensitive and brought to the Jedi Temple to train as a Jedi. She became Padawan to Jedi Master Luminara Unduli. At some point, she studied lightsaber techniques with Tatsu Mara, and the two grew to become close. Offee, along with Unduli, sat in a meeting between the Jedi Council and Supreme Chancellor Sheev Palpatine, who discussed the growing influence of the secessionist movement and the threat of an imminent war between them and the Galactic Republic. After, Offee was present in Chancellor Palpatine's office, with other senators and Jedi, as an issue of whether Palpatine should take emergency powers was debated. Later, Offee, along with her master, were part of the Jedi assault team sent to rescue Senator Padme Amidala, Jedi Knight Obi-Wan Kenobi, and his Padawan Anakin Skywalker from the execution arena on Geonosis. The Mirialan survived the battle, as did her master, though the Clone Wars had only just begun. After the battle, Offee had trouble sleeping and volunteered to watch over several injured Jedi in the Temple Clinic. And due to what Jedi Master Depa Billaba later described as Offee's special attention, the injured were able to recover. 4 months into the war, Offee and her master traveled to the planet Ilum, where Offee was to complete her final lightsaber. However, they became embroiled in a separatist ambush. The Jedi Temple on Ilum was nearly destroyed during the engagement, but Offee and Unduli were saved by Grand Master Yoda. As her master became a Jedi General, Offee did not go out to the war with her and instead remained at the Jedi Temple on Coruscant, and continued to volunteer in the medical clinic where she found solace in helping the injured Jedi. Around 21 BBY, Offee's internal turmoil prevented her ability to heal others, with the Temple Clinic becoming a place that caused her feeling of pain. She returned into her master's side and accompanied her back to Geonosis in order to assist the forces of Anakin Skywalker, alongside his Padawan learner of almost the same age as Offee, Ahsoka Tano, to infiltrate a large Geonosian droid and weapons factory. Leaving their masters to launch a frontal attack, both Padawans sneaked through the Geonosian catacombs below in order to plant explosive grenades from within. After being discovered by Puggle the Lesser and his Geonosian super tank, Offee and Tano decided to use the tank to destroy the reactor, knowing the explosion would kill them in the process. However, due to the tough exterior armor of the tank, both Padawans survived. Following their ordeal, Offee and Tano, having strengthened their bond, temporarily retired from the battlefield in order to recuperate. Shortly after Offee and Tano recovered from their wounds, they were tasked with making a supply run to Mace Windu on Dantooine, from a station near Or Cestus aboard the medical frigate TB-73. Unknown to either Padawan, a swarm of Geonosian brainworms had been brought on board by infected clone trooper Scythe. Soon, the rest of the clones of Tango Company were infected. Offee was infected herself after she and Tano were separated. She proceeded to stalk her friend across the ship, attacking and nearly killing her with her lightsaber. Eventually, as the ship neared a medical station, Offee was freed from her parasite's brain control after Tano ruptured the coolant system, causing low temperatures that would kill the worms. When the ship docked at the medical station, both Tano and Offee were taken to the medical wing of the station by Jedi Master Kit Fisto to recover. Sometime later, Offee was promoted to Jedi Knight in the military rank of Jedi General. In these new positions, Offee spent most of her time in contemplation at the Jedi Temple on Coruscant. However, by the last year of the war, Offee's views on the Jedi and their role in the galaxy had become distorted. She came to believe that both the Jedi and the Republic had lost their way. Offee came into contact with Letta Turmund, a Coruscanti who opposed the Jedi's involvement in the Clone Wars. Offee shared Turmund's belief and decided that it was time to make a statement against the Order. Showing Turmund how to use nanodroids as a bomb, Offee had Turmund feed the droids to her husband, Jakar Bomani, a munitions expert at the Jedi Temple. The nanodroids exploded when Bomani went into the temple hangar, killing several Jedi, clones, civilians, and Republic military personnel. Afterward, she force-choked Turmund in her prison cell before she could reveal Offee's involvement, allowing Tano to be accused of killing Turmund. She then pretended to help Tano investigate the murder via comlink, providing her false intel and leading her to an abandoned explosive warehouse containing the same droids found at the scene of the crime. Offee then attacked Tano herself, disguised as former assassin Asajj Ventress. After Tano was discovered by Republic clones, she was blamed for the bombing and expelled from the Jedi Order. Anakin Skywalker, angry and suspicious of his Padawan's expulsion, interrogated Ventress, who revealed that someone had stolen her lightsabers. Visiting Offee in her temple chambers, Skywalker spoke to her, and then attacked her with her own lightsaber. Offee, in self-defense, used the Force to grab Ventress's lightsabers, thereby revealing herself. Skywalker captured her and burst in during Tano's trial with Offee, who was handcuffed and being led by several Jedi Temple guards, one of whom would eventually become the Grand Inquisitor. Offee admitted that she did it because she had come to believe the Jedi were the ones responsible for the war, and that they were the real villains of the conflict. Offee was then taken away while Tano was cleared of all charges. Tano was offered to return to the Order, but she refused and left, feeling betrayed by both the Order and her former friend. As a result of Offee's admission, she was imprisoned. At some point after the fall of the Republic, Offee became an agent of the Inquisitorius. She was trained by the Grand Inquisitor and would later serve the newly christened Darth Vader, who was once Anakin Skywalker. She had to combat a fellow initiate, and also met Merrick, the fourth sister, and another unidentified Inquisitor. Offee's betrayal had a deep impact on Ahsoka Tano and the Jedi Order itself. Months after Offee's arrest, Ki-Adi-Mundi supported the idea of executing the fallen Jedi Quinlan Vos, citing Offee's treachery as a sign that the Jedi had a problem with traitors within their own ranks. Unduli was shaken by the betrayal of her Padawan, eventually seeking solace by turning her attention to repairing the damage Separatist attacks had brought to Kachiro on the planet Kashyyyk. Ultimately, she spent months preparing for the eventual Battle of Kashyyyk. Eventually, just as Barriss predicted, the Jedi Order fell with the final stages of Darth Sidious's plans for the galaxy, and the Republic was transformed into the tyrannical Galactic Empire. 1 year into the reign of the Empire, Tano was still haunted by Offee's betrayal. How excited are you for Tales of the Empire? Let me know in the comments below. Remember to like the video and subscribe for coverage of new Star Wars episodes as they release. And remember to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Thank you all for watching, and remember, the Force will be with you. Always.